Okay. Let you get your PowerPoint up and we'll get after it.
Got it, Fred.
All righty. All right. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am so fortunate to be here tonight. Anytime you got air in your lungs and blood moving through your veins, it's a great opportunity to just say hello. I'm excited about tonight. I'm excited about the guests. We had a little conversation this afternoon. Boy, all I can tell you is hold on. It's going to be awesome. It's not like what I thought. It's more than what I thought. That's what I always, goodness gracious, I'm excited. With that being said, I've got my two great co-hosts tonight. I got Allison, who's breaking in her new co-host, the doggy. So we're excited. Of course, we got the great Ashley there. And of course, everybody knows this within reason. You know, Ashley and her husband, Todd, are leading the national and the international expansion of Partner.co throughout here and throughout the world. They love having fun, and more importantly, they love helping people. So, Ashley, all yours, girl, all yours.
Thank you, Fred. I love co-hosting with you, and our new co-host to our team is Allison. But you know what you don't know is that Fred here has been in the industry for a very long time, and he's built a really nice business in this industry, and he calls it mailbox money, but it is residual income here that he's built through this industry. And so he's made, like I said, a lot of money. And so there's a reason he's here with our company. But so for those of you that are new with us tonight, our guests, just relax, because what you're about to see, we get it. We all sat in your shoes at some point. So we're just going to show you what we saw. For me and my husband, we were going right through life, just like you are. I had my dream job of being a stay-at-home mom. That's all I ever wanted to do. And I was getting to live out that dream job. And my husband had his dream job of being a high school football coach. And that man ate, slept, and breathed football. So although we both had our dream job, it wasn't giving us our dream life. We woke up at 30-something years old, 3 kids at the time. We now have 4, living paycheck to paycheck. Nobody ever grows up to do that, right? But we had done everything right in life. We had a fencing company that we did in the summer. We did any and everything we could to build in that extra income. You know, we painted houses, waited tables, worked in a doctor's office. We downsized our life for me to be a stay-at-home mom. And it just seemed like no matter what we did, we never could quite get ahead. And we were always trading time for money. So what we saw, what you're about to see, we weren't skeptical, but 1, we didn't have time to bring one more thing into our life. And 2, we really didn't have the income either to kind of get started. So, but we did, we got started, and we started working on a very part-time basis. But over time, it walked us right into a full-time income. So what you're about to see, whether it be from a health standpoint, because we've got the highest quality products out there, or if it's something from a business standpoint, just building in that extra stream of income to whatever kind of income you want to make, I can just tell you it's here. So the name of the company is Partner. We are a global company. We're in over 50 countries around the world. So we are so much bigger than just one of those small towns there in Alabama or Tennessee. I mean, you heard all the states that were being called out. We're just a baby of a company. We're in Canada. We're in Australia, Japan, China, Taiwan, Vietnam, you name it. My screen's not sharing. Can y'all not see that?
No.
No?
I cannot.
Okay, thank you. Well, sorry about that. How about now?
Yes.
Okay, so we're global, like I said, all the countries that we're in. But here's what makes us really unique and different from any other company out there, is that we're just partnered with doctors from all around the world. So all of our products are doctor created, but they're backed by science. And the one thing that they all have in common across the board is a no compromise philosophy. But what does that really mean for you and I? What it means is that they all come with 0 negative ingredients, but more importantly, they all come at clinical dose. They're not just fairy dusted with the ingredients like the products that we go and buy off the shelf or we order online. And that's what really sets us apart, because at the end of the day, what really matters is getting real results from our products. So we have over 100 products within our company. We've got 3 different liquid superfoods. We've got clean energy drinks. We've got a whole nutritional supplement line that will absolutely blow your mind away. We got balance and hormones, weight loss, athletic performance, gut health, you name it, we've got it. We just sit right in the middle of 7 different billion-dollar industries out there. I like to say that, you know what? We have something for everybody, no matter what season of life they're in. We've got it for you. But here's the great news. We're just going to talk about this one product, because we would be here for hours if we sat here and talked about all the products. But this one product alone can appeal to the masses. It is amazing with this one product. Body Balancing Drops. You might know them as Skinny Drops, Happy Drops, Liquid Discipline. They've got a lot of great nicknames out there, but it's really easy. It's kind of amazing that these 2 little bottles that come in a box that can make a difference in your life like they do. The first bottle is a clear liquid. It's a blend of over 10 different plant leaf extracts. You're going to put it underneath your tongue 3 times a day. And listen, it helps support your thyroid, whether it's high or low, and get it back in balance. It's going to help support your pancreas and line out those insulin levels. It's going to help control your appetite and also detox the body. The second bottle is Accelerate. You can take that 2 to 3 times a day. And it's got your biotin in there, your pure form of B12, your rhodiola, your rosehip, your ashwagandha root. So now we're increasing our energy naturally. We're increasing our metabolism naturally. We're boosting our mood. We're overall just feeling better. But more importantly, we're stabilizing out our cortisol levels. Because, I think from the moment we pick up our phone, we turn our TV on, we get bombarded with stress, crisis mode, crisis. Every which way we turn, we go get in our car, we sit in traffic, going to work. We work all day, it's stress. We come home, sitting in traffic, get home, and it's until we turn our TV off, we put our phone down, it's like crisis mode all day. So our cortisol levels stay spiked, not just from the stress and the crisis modes all around us, but the foods that we eat also will spike our cortisol levels, spike our insulin levels. And when those levels stay spiked, it suppresses our other hormones and does not allow our bodies to actually start our other hormones in our body work like they're supposed to. So what our drops do is help line all that out. And now our body starts getting balanced. And, we're not a diet. We are not a weight loss program. Because listen, if they worked, we wouldn't be sitting here having these conversations, right? So what we are a lifestyle, because we don't have a weight epidemic out there. We have a lifestyle epidemic. So with the drops, and we give you this approved food list. So we'll tell you to eat from the approved food list, and there's a massive amount of food on here. And then just take the drops. They only work if they get in your body. They do not work if they're sitting in the bottle. It's really that easy. And then what starts happening is you got now real people with real results. So we're going to bring up our first guest, and that's Jennifer. Her transformation is amazing. I love hearing her story. So Jennifer, do you mind sharing your transformation and your journey here with the drops?
Yes, thank you for having me on. So I started out and I was just miserable. I worked full time. I just lost my dad to cirrhosis of the liver, and my mom had 2 strokes right after that. So I became her full-time caregiver, and I was just constantly taking care of everybody, my husband, our 3 children, and I was just ready to take care of me, because I knew if I couldn't take care of myself, then how was I going to be able to take care of everyone else? And I just remember crying at work and just praying out to God to bring something to me that actually worked, because I have tried everything and nothing had ever worked for me. And then I came across the drops, and they've been such a huge blessing. Not only am I down 30 pounds, I went from a size 10, 12, and now I'm in a size 6, but I no longer have night sweats at night, no more arthritis. I had arthritis in my hands and in my knees. I would be swollen by the end of the day, every day. I had headaches every day, and just mood swings and irritability. All of that is gone for me now, and it's just a huge blessing. And it's because of the drops.
So to me, there's so many more wins than just the number on the scale. So, I mean, that's losing weight. When you lose weight here, that is the side effect to getting your body back balanced. And I don't know about you, but to have a better side effect than that, right? So it is a win-win across the board. So thank you so much. I love that testimonial, and watching your journey here. It's been amazing, and you're beautiful. You were beginning, you still are. So thank you so much for sharing your testimonial with us.
Thank you.
So I'm just going to kind of share some more. You're going to see all ages, all body types, and because everybody's body arrives here different. Everybody's body is going to get affected differently, right? But at the end of the day, the side effect to it all, if your body needs to lose some weight, that's what's going to get released, along with all the extras benefits here that happen besides, like I said, the number on the scale. So Tanya, you can just see the picture in 12 days. Of course, she's actually down a lot more than that, but just the picture in 12 days, the difference has happened. And then Allison, one of our co-hosts here, what I love about her story is that Jerry lost 12 pounds because he was the chef of the family for them. And he cooked for Allison. So he lost 12 pounds cooking for Allison, right?
He did. He's a good cook too.
But you're down 45.
Yeah, I lost 45 pounds doing the drops and just changing my lifestyle. But the biggest thing was my hot flashes. No more hot flashes, no more night sweats. So it was just and I'm off a lot of my medication. So I'm loving the skinny drops.
So it's a win-win-win across the board. So then we've got Michael. You can just see his transformation here that's happening. Ashley and Reese are here with us as well. I love their story. They're part of Jennifer's team. So Ashley got started. She'll tell you that the biggest win for her is not the 15 pounds, but no more night sweats. And Reese only did the drops to prove his wife wrong and called them snake oil. They're not going to work. So I'll do the drops to prove you wrong. Well, he ended up the first month losing I think close to 15 pounds, but over time now, he's lost over 60 pounds now. So now he has to say, or he said, you were right and I was wrong. It's always my favorite part of their story. So thank you, Reese. I thank you but you know what? He also took it a step further, is that blood doesn't lie, right? And so he went and got blood work done at the doctor's office, and he's had his best blood work that he's ever had come out, from cholesterol to you name it, across the board. Everything lined out so much better for him. Then we got Randy, who started the drops since October 31st. He's actually down 160 pounds now. So I'm just going to share, you can see the transformations that are happening. And like I said, everybody's body's different. Mother of 6, she lives at the ball field. She'll tell you that she now weighs less than she did when she had her first child. And listen, when you've got 6 kids and you homeschool and you live at the ball fields, cheerleading gyms, you are always on the go. So that's how easy it is. You just take the drops with you on the go. Dr. Crystal has an autoimmune. She did it the doctor's way, and she just was so sick and tired of just being sick and tired. And so she'll tell you that now she weighs less than the amount of weight she lost. But this is the most important thing. That's been over 3 years since she's lost that weight. So she's been able to maintain that weight loss, because that's what this is about, right? This is a journey. This is about getting your body healed and a lifestyle change. Like I said, this is not a diet. Kim, same thing. She's got muscular dystrophy. She cannot exercise. So none of the programs ever worked for her. Her doctor at UB actually told her she was 2 years away from being in a wheelchair. So the picture with her in the white shirt was over 5 years ago. But this is the most important thing, because when she got started on the drops, 2 weeks in, she lost 12 pounds. But over 8.5 months, she lost 92 pounds. So the picture on in the pink was in April, this past April of this year in Tahiti. So she's maintained that weight loss now, and it's been 5 years. So like I said, this is a lifestyle change. You got AJ now down over 100 pounds. Robin, she's been on a diet of some kind since she was 14 years old and never had success. For the first time in her life, she's had success, and she's actually down over 100 pounds. Mandy, she's down 18. So you can just see. Talia off of medications, her biggest wins. You can just see Ernest and Rayshawn, their transformations. So we just talked about one product, right, out of all 100 that we have. So we're going to switch gears and just talk business for just a minute. So over the last couple of years, kind of a perfect storm on a global scale that's kind of created this perfect storm out there and kind of really merged 4 markets together. One being that wellness, health and wellness industry. Everybody today is way more aware of their health than what they were a couple of years ago. And then 2, that technology revolution. I mean, this little gadget that we have that you're watching this on has really shrunk the world down on a global scale, right? But not only that, but the masses being able to use this technology. 3, that home-based business world. I mean, everybody now is looking to build in an extra a little bit of extra stream of income into their life. I mean, $500 and coming into our life changed our lives. And I don't know if anybody's been to the grocery store lately, but holy cow, prices, it's just expensive to move out here, right? But not only that, you know, a couple of years ago, everybody was sent home. Nobody wants to be stuck at home, but then when they got put back to work, nobody wants to go back in that cubicle either, right? So we like that mobility and flexibility, be able to work where we want to and when we want to. That's what you've got your hands on with our business. But the last piece of this equation is that mobile transaction world. A couple of years ago, I would have never, I didn't have Venmo. I didn't have any mobile transaction apps on my phone whatsoever. I was not about to start using that Venmo world, Cash App world. I wasn't doing it. Now it's not a matter of if I have it, it's which one do you have, right? So that technology alone on our phones, being able to run our business from our phone, gives us the power, the same power that the big box stores, any big business has, to be able to do those transactions right here on our phone. So with that, this is how easy it is to get your business started for a one-time fee of $29.95. It's not once every 6 months. It's not once a year. There's no renewal. It's a one-time fee of $29.95. That gets you a complete website already set up for you, access to all 100 products that our company has to offer, your access to all 50 plus countries that we're in. It gets you a back office that keeps track of all your customers, your orders, most importantly, your paychecks. You get an app that you'll be able to download onto your phone. So you get so much digital tools for just this one-time fee of $29.95 to run your business. Allison, you have been a business owner since you were 18 years old. You will have 5 businesses that you run now. Could you ever imagine any of them start? Were you able to start any of them for $29.95?
Absolutely not. No, it was hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a business started. On top of that, you've got your overhead, you've got your employees, you've got the loans. If you don't make money, then you have to still pay out, and you don't get to keep the money. I mean, you still got to pay for your bills. You still got to pay your health. So
that's right.
It's tough. It's tough being a business owner. It's not all what it's cracked up to be.
So for a one-time fee of less than $30, you get all that access, all those digital tools. And then this is how easy it is to get started. For we buy in bulk, you get a bigger discount. For a 4-pack, it's $3.71. Each box can retails out there for $175 or $176. You take and sell those 3 boxes out of that 4-pack for whatever price that's going in your area. It's different for different areas. But then when you sell those 3, it covers the cost of your box. So you get your own box for free. but then it also will cover the cost of that $29.95. So now you got a free business. And or you can do a 10-pack if you like to get it buy in bigger bulk. And then you just got more money in your pocket right there if you so choose. But I like when I say the word sell, I immediately just put my arms up like, I can't sell anything. I never have. I never could. That's not for me. I can't do it. But here's the great news, what I'm about to tell you. We don't sell anything. We have nothing for sale. We just share. We just share our journey. Listen, you can do it two ways. You can do one of either. You can do one or you can do both. One, share it by word of mouth. I picked up the phone and I could call 3 or 4 of my girlfriends that we all are in the same boat, right? Like, where are these hot flashes coming from? I'm not sleeping anymore. I have zero energy to get through the day. Where's this brain fog? I would love to lose this last 10 pounds that I can't get off of me. We all have those conversations with those girlfriends. I just picked up the phone and I was like, I've got something we've got to do. Second, you can start sharing on social media. Sharing on social media, I've never seen anything like this before. We have such an amazing system that will set your business up for success right out the gate. You'll download an app right on your phone. When you download that app, we'll send you a link. It uploads right into that app for you. We have it all lined out right there for you. And the best part of it is we lock arms with you and we help you launch your business, and it takes less than 10 minutes and you're up and running. And it's attraction marketing. It's really, really amazing when you start sharing your journey. Now you're taking those drops and now you're turning them into profits. That's that income that's coming into that Venmo, that Cash App, that PayPal, that Zelle, however, whatever app it is, that mobile transaction app it is that you take. And that makes a difference in your house tomorrow. I've never seen anything like it out there in this industry before. But here's the great news. We are so much more than just selling a box of drops. We're a real business out here. Our company was actually voted the #1 compensation plan in the entire industry, and there's over 10,000 companies out there. You do not have to take my word for it. You can go look that up in the Better Business magazine. But here's my favorite thing. Within our company and our pay plan, we're paid here over 9 different ways. I don't know about you, but I worked in a doctor's office. I never got paid 9 different ways. Todd was coaching football, won state championships. We didn't get paid 9 different ways that way. He got a pat on the back. Good job. You get one next year. Allison, do you pay any of your employees 9 different ways?
No, we just do a weekly payroll check.
Fred, how about you? Have you ever gotten paid 9 different ways?
Well, I spent most of my life in a ditch laying brick, and we used to get paid on Fridays. This is the old days. We'd run to the bank and we'd have to get in line because the woman recognized the company because he always ran out of money. You hope you were at the right place at the right time. I used to pray that my check cleared, much less getting paid 9 different ways. So this is a real treat.
So we just talked about the retail profits. That's the first way you get paid. But to get paid within the pay plan of our company, you must have what's called a subscribe and save. Listen, that's just 100 points worth of product. That unlocks a weekly paycheck. It unlocks that total 30% discount. There's no contract here. It can be changed up every month. And listen, it doesn't even have to be you. So just get back with the person that invited you. We can talk and go over all the different options here. There's so many different options here for this subscribe and save. But one of our favorite ways here that we do get paid within our company is what's called our saving bonus. Listen, our company is not about getting you in debt and making you go out and get a car or something like that. We're about getting you out of debt, giving you options in life, because that's what we're really here for, right? To build that extra stream of income in, to get out of debt, retirement, kids' college education, whatever it is different for everybody. So that's what our savings bonus program is. And so when you hit that $10,000 check, we call that free money, by the way, because the company sets aside company money into an account with your name on it. Then when you hit that $10,000, they call you up, congratulate you, and they direct deposit that following Friday. But here's the best thing about it. After that, instead of getting paid 4 times a month, you now get a 5th check, extra check. So you get 5 times a month, get paid. And that can be up to $2,000. So that's your car note, that's your house note, that's retirement, whatever that is, it's your choice. It's giving you options back in life. Then on top of that, if getting your life back from a health standpoint isn't good enough, right? Then you start to get to build in an extra stream of income. Then we got free trips. So if you like to travel, we love it. Now you get free trips. One of our global trips is Tahiti. We got back in April from there, and it was a trip of a lifetime. Then our North America trip, they got back in May, and that was another trip of a lifetime, right? And so you get to take free trips. The North American one will just travel around. So you're not always going back to the same place here. But now I just kind of want to bring Jennifer back up, because she's not only just changed her life from a health standpoint, but now she is taking this to the next level and now changing her family's life from a financial standpoint, and their financial future. And this is what I love, because listen, nobody grows up to do this. You don't go take a class in high school or college or get a degree in this industry, right? We all go right through life, and this just kind of finds us in life, just as it kind of found her. And it's up to you to do something about it if you want to make that change. We're just a vehicle. And she's taken a hold of this vehicle and actually doing something for her family. So I would love for her to come on, Jennifer, and kind of just share your journey on the financial side and how this is changing your family's life.
Yes, thank you. So when I started the drops and saw what they were doing for my health, it completely changed my outlook on life. And God told me that he had more for me. And at the time, I didn't know what he was talking about. So I just prayed about it. And I was going back into nursing right after COVID. I was a waitress before then. And I was going back into nursing, and we had just moved back to Florida after the hurricane and COVID. And I was applying for a health aide position at the school. We'll come to find out it was not a nursing position. It was just to be to work with special needs students. So I just decided to take it just so I would have the kids' schedule and I would, be available for them all the time. And the pay was horrible. And after a couple of years, I did get a promotion and I became the school's bookkeeper. But about 6 months ago or so, God had put it on my heart that I was leaving the school and that he wanted me to do this full time. So 2 weeks ago was my last day at the school, and I have become a full-time sharer of these amazing products. And it's just been a huge blessing to me. I am bringing home more than I have or I was at my full-time job. And it's been a huge blessing. It kind of slapped me in the face at almost turning 40 that my kids they're teenagers and I want to spend more time with them. I want to have money freedom and time freedom. And I just knew that I would never grow where I was at the school. So I'm blessed. It's an amazing company. Everybody wants to feel better.
And when you said you couldn't grow, like your pay raise was, what did you say that was? Your pay raise every year was what, maybe a couple of...
I think it was maybe...
Did we lose her?
Uh-oh.
Little freeze up there.
What did she say that was? Like her pay raise was like maybe 30 cents or something like that?
That's right.
Sorry, I froze. 30 to 60 cents a year, I believe it was.
Wow.
And so now you get to take your life and you get to decide how much you're worth, right? Instead of them telling you how much you're worth.
That's right. And there's no limit. There's no limit here.
And you had a limit at where you were, right?
Yes.
And that's, so you've been able, as you were building your business, if I'm not mistaken, you actually made enough in your part-time business just to even pay your house note.
Yes, I've been able to cover my house note more than 3 or 4 times with my side hustle, just part-time.
And so let's make sure we understand this correctly. You worked full time. You've got 3 kids. You also take care of your mom full time. You're full time caretaker of her, right?
Yes.
And you still found time to build in an extra stream of income into your life along the way.
Yes, because I want more for my family, and I wouldn't be able to provide that way being stuck at my 8 to 5 desk job.
And then what happened yesterday? Like, because this time you would be, what would you have done today? Because now you are officially full time. And so yesterday, what did you call Sunday? Like, I've not heard that ever.
Oh, the Sunday blues, man. Just dreading going to work on Monday and having to, just start the week over, just being stuck at a desk and just knowing that that was going to be the rest of my life. I want more. I want to be outside. I want to travel. I want to do all the things with my family.
I love that. And you're doing it. You're doing it. Fred,
We're doing
Allison, yeah, you're doing it, right? Do you have
Yes.
any questions for our guest?
I do. If I'm unmuted, I think. Yes. Let me ask you a question. When did you realize, how long did it take you to realize that, wait a minute, there's no glass ceiling here, that there's no, I mean, when did you get the aha, and how did it make you feel?
Just being around the same type of people who have the same inspirations and outlook on life that I do, knowing that there is more out there than just being stuck in corporate America, and just God telling me that I was worth more and that he had so much more for me than where I was at, then I just have the faith and just stepped out on it and just trusting him, and he's providing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I don't know what else you can say beyond that. Goodness gracious.
Well, thank you so much for being with us. We're so excited for you and to watch and be a part of your journey in changing your family's financial future. I mean, it's just a decision, right? It's just a decision. Just like getting your health back is just a decision. Changing your family's life from a financial standpoint is just a decision. So you just make it, and then you just go do it long enough here. Doesn't happen overnight, right? But if you do it long enough, it happens. And you get to decide what that long enough is, right? Instead of somebody deciding that for you, and you'd go work 30 or 40 years and retire on broke. That's what our life was going to be like. We go retire on 70% of what you can't already live on 100%. Who does that make sense to? But that's what we were doing. That was our path. But we changed that, and you're changing that. And so thank you so much for sharing your journey and letting us be a part of this. And we're so excited to keep watching how you grow and what you're going to do here. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks for having me
Fred,
on.
Allison.
She's strutting. Gotta let that dog out, probably. That's a cute little doggy.
Yeah, it gets
Good
a little
night,
loud
everybody.
in here. Great job, Jennifer. Great story. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
I want to go. I was wanting to sign up myself all over again. I can't do it. They won't let you sign up twice. Well, it was a wonderful thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Inspirational, got me right here a couple of times. And here's what I suggest to you. Get back to the person who invited you tonight. At least thank them, because they thought enough of you to share something that could change your health and maybe your wealth situation. If it's not for you, fine. But if it is for you, get your questions answered from somebody who knows what they're talking about. And that would be your person who invited you. Again, $29.95. What do you got to lose? Come on. Got everything to gain. God bless you. Come on back next week. We'll be here again.
Bye, everyone.